Hey guys, I'm P-Freak, welcome back to Pokemon Heart Gold. Last time we entered the final dungeon of the game, Mount Silver, climbed all the way to the top, and finally defeated Red. Well, we lost to a pretty embarrassing defeat, to be honest, and then we defeated Red shortly afterwards. In this part, we are surprisingly not done with the game yet. We have a few things that we need to clean up now that we've actually defeated Red. If you are playing Gold, Silver, and Crystal, this is basically the end of the game and you can just stop playing here. But since we're playing the remakes, we instead have a few things that we can do now. First off, we go over here to Professor Oak's lab, and he has something for us. Hello, P-Freak, good to see you. I heard a lot about you. Your Pokédex must be close to complete? Yeah, sure, totally. For all your hard work, I would like to give you something. Haha, what's behind me? You must have figured it out right away. Yes, it is a Pokemon. Uh-huh. You don't see them very often in Kanto. Choose one and it'll be yours. Go ahead. So, we basically had to choose one of the 3 Kanto starters. We have a choice between Charmander, Squirtle, and Venusaur. Again, they are the Kanto starters. You saw their final forms when we were fighting Red, so you can choose one of these guys, but remember, you can only choose one, so I'd recommend if you're trying to complete your Pokédex, choose the one that you actually do not have a copy of at all, or whatever. Otherwise, just choose whatever you really feel like it. I'm going to choose Bulbasaur. We already have a Squirtle from our last Let's Play, and Charmander, I've already given my thoughts about Charmander. Charizard's fine, it's just, it gets too much popularity. Nah. Alright. If a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can battle it. With it at your side, you should be able to reach the next town. What am I saying? You already know all this. I get it. It's a little reference to getting your first starter in the Kanto games, derp. Alright, but with that done, we are still not done with everything. I want to show real quickly, because I'm going to be showing you guys anyways, that I actually have a few special Pokemon in my party right now. I have a Celebi and an Arceus with me here. These are 2 Pokemon that you got through events. You are unable to get them, you are unable to have access to the events now though. They were events only available during the time that Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver had just been released. I've gotten these Pokemon admittedly through cheating. I will fully admit that these Pokemon I have gotten through cheating. I'm pretty sure there's like a Wi-Fi exploit or whatever where you're able to get these guys over Wi-Fi, but unfortunately I do not know how to get that, plus I am running on an emulator, so I'm not quite sure I'd be able to get that anyways, since that requires like DS download play or something like that. But these guys are going to be important for some events here that you probably would not have seen. You definitely would not have seen if you have not gotten these guys. But before we do all that, I'm actually going to fly over to somewhere else in Johto real quickly. If we make our way up north on Route 30 and go back to Mr. Pokemon's house, and we talk to him, he has something for us. Hi, P-Freak. I have something I want you to have. I was just about to send an email to Professor Oak. Thing is, a friend of mine from Hoenn came over to give this to me. What exactly did they give? And we get the blue orb. This might be familiar to those of you who've played Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. That orb has something to do with the ancient ruins located past the Sea and Wood City, called the Embedded Tower. But only a handful of trainers can reach there. That's where you come in. Professor Oak thinks highly of you, and you are the proud champion, after all. I'm sure you can solve the mystery of the orb and the secrets of the ruins. We have already been to the Embedded Tower, if you remember, during our rock climb exploits. So, if we head back over to the Embedded Tower, going into the Safari Zone gate, we apparently run into Chuck here. Hi, good to see you again, but I never expected to see you around here. Could be that you are on your way to the Embedded Tower? The Embedded Tower is a huge tower piercing the sky. It is said to have something to do with the mythical Pokemon that stretch the seas and the Pokemon that widen the lands, but the tower is no longer standing. The way to the Embedded Tower is harder than you can imagine. You need to use rock climb as well as surf. I see! So you've defeated all the gym leaders in Kanto as well. And there's nothing to worry about. Believe in yourself and walk your path. Yeah, we've already been there, Chuck. Thanks for interrupting and ruining the whole situation. Alright, we make our way over to the Embedded Tower. Like I said, we've been here before. And now, we have something waiting for us. You are going to want to save. This is Kyogre. God, that compression on that audio file, though. Kyogre is one of the legendary Pokemon of the Hoenn region, alongside Groudon and Rayquaza. This is a Pokemon you can only get in Heart Gold, while in Soul Silver you're able to get Groudon here instead. Now you are also able to get Rayquaza, but the caveat for that is that you need to have both a Kyogre from Heart Gold and a Groudon from Soul Silver in order to get the Jade Orb that gives you access to Rayquaza, which you can get in both games. So yeah, a bit of a requirement there in order for you to actually do things. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to capture Rayquaza or Groudon since I do not have a copy of Soul Silver that I can just trade over the Pokemon with. Alright. So yeah, this is basically kind of one of the last legendaries that we need to get, if not the last legendary that I had planned on getting. And you don't need an event for this at all. You just need to have defeated Red in order to have access to this. That's all you need to have done. So I'm going to start off with Thunder Wave here. I'm going to start off with Quick Ball, but, you know. It is going to continually rain here because Kyogre does have the ability Drizzle, which basically makes a permanent rainstorm unless you release it with another weather. So watch out for that. Water Spout, oh, that hurts. Kyogre actually is a very powerful Pokemon, especially in the remakes Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire when it gets Primordial Sea form. It is a really powerful Pokemon. Even without that form, though, it's pretty strong. I'm not going to do Thunderbolt since that most likely will actually KO the Kyogre. But Kyogre did have quite a big stint in the Ubers competitive, so... I mean, a Pokemon in Ubers clearly is going to be really good, and of course it has Aqua. I guess if you have Pokemon with Heal Block somehow, I don't know how you would have a Pokemon like that, but if you have a Pokemon with Heal Block, then this will definitely be useful for Kyogre. Alright. And, of course, if you have Net Balls on you, it's definitely good to have those, but remember, Dusk Balls actually have a 0.5 higher percentage, or higher multiplier than Net Balls do. So, technically, Dusk Balls are going to be better than Net Balls here. Hopefully we can land one more Signal Beam without KOing this thing. As long as it doesn't crit. Okay, we should be good to start throwing Dusk Balls now, because we are in a cave, technically. So, Dusk Balls should be the most effective. Here's hoping this is not as painful as some of the other catches. Okay, there we go, finally. That took a good long-ass time. Alright, there we go, we got Kyogre. A mystical Pokemon said to have swelled? Oh, swelled the seas with rain and tidal waves. It battled with Groudon. I thought it was supposed to be dwelled in the seas. But yes, Kyogre, however the hell you want to pronounce it, I pronounce it Kyogre. So, like I said, oh, we got the hiker from outside. Well, hello! That was something you don't see every day. That Pokemon is Kyogre, a legendary Pokemon in the Hoenn myth about shaping that region. I see. I see. The embedded tower is built by the people from Hoenn. The tower that binds together the sea, the land, and the sky. Kyogre was not the only Pokemon described in the Hoenn myth. This place may still be hiding its secrets. The knowledgeable Pokemon professor may be able to tell you more when you show him Kyogre. Whew! There's so many connections between Pokemon and myths. See you around. Pokemon and myths, huh? Gee, that sure is something that we might be exploring later on. But yes, you can go over and talk to Professor Oak. He'll basically tell you the same thing, that if you get Kyogre and a Groudon from the Embedded Tower, they can go back to the Embedded Tower with the Jade Orb and find Rayquaza. Again, we unfortunately cannot get that, so we're just going to go on to the next event that I have planned. So, the next event I want to talk about is the one relating to Celebi. Celebi is the 251st Pokemon, and basically Johto's mythical Pokemon. It's the Johto equivalent to Mew, basically, where you can only get this thing through events, and I guess technically through cheating, I guess. I mean, that's how we had to get this one, is through cheating. Anyways, if you bring it here to the Ilex Forest, y'all may remember that shrine that we encountered super early on. I just realized I don't have a cutter with me. Give me a second. Of course, all else fails, just give your cut to one of your legendaries. Or mythicals, I guess. That's a debate whether or not mythicals and legendaries are close to the exact same thing. I don't remember much about Celebi, just that if it was introduced around Generation 6, it would definitely be part Fairy type instead of part Psychic type, since it's called the Onion Fairy Pokemon, I believe. But anyways, we bring it here to the Ilex Forest, and we talk to the shrine. And look who it is. Ugh. Meryl, are you okay? Hi, P-Freak. Have you heard the legend of the shrine? They say that Pokemon disappear when they tamper with it. What's going on? Are we gonna disappear? Lyra, I blame you for this. What was that? Celebi, what the fuck are you doing? What a weird trip. What the hell are we doing over here west of Viridian? Where are we? Well, I said we're west of Viridian City. Ilex Forest has disappeared. That's not it. It's more like we have been transported somewhere else. P-Freak, something is strange. I heard the radio mentioning the date from 3 years ago. Is that... Am I looking at Celebi? That explains it. Celebi must have caused all this. My grandpa once told me that Celebi can travel through time using its mystic power called time travel. Time travel? Mystic power? Really? Celebi must have taken us back in time. Literally. P-Freak, there's someone else here besides us. Let's go find out who. What about tampering with time and all that? Shouldn't we not be seen? You told me. You were the #1 in the world. Are you gonna quit? What are you gonna do now? One must acknowledge one's defeat before he can move on. I will go solo, for now. So that one day, I will form a stronger organization. What aspect of you is #1? Gathering so many only to be defeated by a mere child? Putting together the potential of many is how you produce a huge power. That's where an organization is. That's the strength of an organization. I failed to make the best use of my subordinate's potential. But you shall witness one day the revival of me and my Team Rocket. I don't understand you. You don't make any sense. One day, you will understand. I don't want to understand you. I will never become someone like you. A coward when you're alone and acting like a tyrant when you're in front of the cowards. I will become strong. I will become a stronger man all by myself. All by myself. What are you staring at? Wow, what an asshole. Who does he think he is? That was unnecessary. But what were they talking about? A revival of Team Rocket. They said Team Rocket was removed from the Kanto region by a child 3 years ago. This really is 3 years ago. And oh boy, here we go again. Where are you gonna take us now? Oh no, it's happening again. It's Celebi's time travel. Hey, on the bright side, at least now we know what happened with Giovanni and Silver. And why Silver is such an asshole. Oh hey, speaking of Giovanni. I don't know why you have come here. Anyway, I have to warn you that this is not a place for kids like you. Huh? That's the guy we saw arguing with that boy. You have a certain look. It reminds me of a kid who stood in front of me about 3 years ago. You have the same eyes. I'm on my way to the Goldenrod City to answer the call and join my team. Are you going to get in my way? 3 years ago? Goldenrod City? Could this be the one that the radio was trying to reach? Giovanni, their boss? Do you hear it, P-Freak? The radio is saying something strange. Team Rocket has occupied the radio tower at Goldenrod City. God. This was what, like 10 episodes ago? Can't be. P-Freak, you solved this case already. This is the radio tower. This is the radio tower. We are pleased to declare Team Rocket's revival. Giovanni, can you hear us? We have finally made it. My old associates need me. We will not repeat the failure of 3 years ago. Team Rocket will be born again, and I will rule the world. And we get to battle Giovanni once again. For those of you who do not remember, Giovanni was the boss of Team Rocket back in the Kanto games, as well as the 8th and final gym leader. He got defeated by Red several times during that time. And we have Celebi out with us. Whoops. But yes, now you can actually go and battle Giovanni right here and now. I'm actually going to switch over to Bristle, since I think Bristle would be the best Pokemon here to actually fight this team. Yeah, see, that Shadow Claw would have really done a number on Celebi. Don't get me wrong, Celebi's a powerful Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. It's really good support Pokemon as well. It has Healing Wish, which is a really great move. But I think I'd rather just stick with Bristle for now, since I know for a fact Bristle could really kick his ass. So yeah, it's just a regular old battle. You could have this, if you have a Celebi, you can have this event as early as after you defeat the Elite Four, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe earlier, I don't remember. Yeah. And Celebi technically counts as a trade Pokemon, so it gets increased experience if you ever do want to actually use it. But he has, as I said before, he has kind of mostly ground Pokemon. Majority of his team is actually ground Pokemon, or Pokemon that he's actually used before. There is one new addition because it was not in the original Kanto games when it was initially revealed. But we'll get to see that in just a moment. That's next Pokemon. Yes, Honchkrow. Honchkrow is the evolution of Murkrow that was introduced here in Generation 4. I've been meaning to actually use a Honchkrow on my team at some point. I've not been able to, since you can't find Murkrows in Pokemon Platinum, which is kind of annoying. And I don't know where else you're really going to find a Murkrow in a game that's not this game, because unfortunately you can't get the Dusk Stone to evolve Murkrow into Honchkrow till post-game, which is really BS, honestly. Alright, and his final Pokemon is his trusty Kangaskhan. If you have fought Giovanni before, you know this guy. What in the world was that? Don't tell me some inexperienced kid could possibly be that strong. We're not really inexperienced. We are the Pokemon League champion, and we defeated the same kid that defeated you 3 years ago, while he was strong. So, you know. And that should be it. Yep, not that big of an issue. Good job, Bristle. You have become a really good addition to our team. I'm glad I added you. What in the world are you? We're just some kid from Newburgh Town. How is that possible? The past 3 years have been a waste? How can a kid like you manage to destroy my dream once again? I just defeated you in a Pokemon battle. What am I gonna do? I can't, like, stop you from going over to Team Rocket. The precious dream of Team Rocket has become little more than an illusion. And... Hey, where's Giovanni gone? I wonder if he's listening to our broadcasts. They keep calling for their boss. I feel sorry they don't know he's not coming. After this, P-Freak, you will defeat them. Wait a second. P-Freak, you're still here. Then who will defeat Team Rocket? We're an alternate timeline version, Lyra. Okay. Not again. I've had enough. Please let me go back to my time. Don't worry. I think that's all that we need to do. We're gonna get teleported back now. God, the like sprite clipping on that is weird. See, told you, we're back in the Alex Forest. Hey, Meryl, how are you doing? Traveling through time sure doesn't feel good. Hey, Meryl. Meryl's excited to see us, at least. Hey, my Meryl. I missed you so much. Wait a second, we must be back in our time. It was also bizarre, but now that we are safely back in our time and Team Rocket's terrible design fell through, we can say, all's well that ends well, right? P-Freak, you never cease to inspire great adventures. Sure was an exhausting day, though. I better get going. See you. You just traveled through time twice in a span of like 10 minutes or something. It's not that exhausting. But yes, that's the event. If you ever bring an event Celebi with you, you get to see that happening. Unfortunately, like I said, it's kind of not really possible to find event Celebis nowadays for you to add Heart Gold, so there you go. Real quickly, though, I do want to talk about one theory of exactly what happened to Giovanni afterwards, because, of course, we never see him in the main story. A lot of people theorize that when he leaves the cave, he actually jumps into the waterfall and drowns himself. You can hear that little splash at the end. A lot of people say that's actually just radio static, but I support the theory that he just basically ended it right there. It's kind of a dark theory, but a lot of Pokemon fans like to come up with really dark theories, such as Ash is in a coma, and that's why he stayed 10 years old the entire time throughout the anime. Anyways, that's all we need to do with Celebi. I'm just going to shove this thing back in the PC, and we can move on to our next event. Now, of the events we're going to be showing off today, this is probably my favorite one. You're going to want to have Arceus in your first party. I should mention that this can be just about any Arceus you get from an event. It could be either one that you get from the Hall of Origin event in Pokemon Diamond Pearl Platinum, or one you get from, like, Toys R Us or something. Except for the fact that the Azure Flute event never was released publicly to players. You can't legitimately get a Hall of Origin Arceus, unfortunately. The event is still programmed within the games. It's just the item was never given out through distribution. So your only bet of actually getting this is through a Toys R Us event that lasted only a week or something. Anyways, we bring Arceus over here, right? Yeah, here we go. Ouch. Are you okay? I was in a hurry and... Sorry, did I hurt you? No way! Could it be a Pokemon from Sinnoh? The one they call Arceus? Oh, could it be Arceus causing all this? I cannot explain it any other way. Arceus may be the key to solving the mystery of the unknown and the ruins of Alph. Can you come to the ruins of Alph with me? Please, you must. I am trembling with excitement. I think something's about to happen. And we're forced down here anyways. So fun little fact about Arceus actually is too big to fit inside most buildings whenever you have it carrying around with you. There are some Pokemon that are like that where they will not appear if you're inside buildings or caves, like walking around with you. They only appear while you're outside. Also, I'm sorry if you get annoyed by my pronunciation of Arceus, that's just how I've always pronounced it. You can call it Arceus, 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 knock yourself out. I have been studying the ruins for many years, but something feels different. What exactly? Wow, the unknown pictures on the wall. It feels like they're staring at me. Well, yeah, they're unknown. What the hell is going on? I just traveled through time 3 separate times. I don't want to do this again. What is this? There's something eerie that is making my legs shiver. I can't stop them. Are we getting traveled through time again? Oh, where the frick are we? Hi, where the hell are we exactly? Well, hello! It's so freezing, isn't it? For a youngster like you to be interested in the Sinnoh ruins is something not something we see every day. Take a look at them. From the design of the pillars at the Sinnoh ruins, you can see that the cultures of Sinnoh and Johto have blended. Cultures of Sinnoh and Johto. Sinnoh ruins. Sinnoh and Johto ruins. Yeah, okay. What was I thinking? We don't need to be standing here. Why don't you come to the cabin around the corner for more discussion? So yes, welcome to the Sinnoh ruins. This is an area that not many people probably know exists. We are, if you look at the map, off the map. We're not even a part of the main map. It is exclusive to this event for you to access this area, and it's kind of a cool area, honestly. By the way, we happen to have a person at the cabin. Any trainer should know who she is. The famous trainer from Sinnoh. She is traveling around to study myths and ancient ruins. Isn't that something? Huh. But there are several famous trainers from Sinnoh. Who exactly could he be talking about? Oh shit, oh fuck, it's her. My name is Cynthia. I am a Pokemon trainer. Sinnoh ruins remind me of Sinnoh, where I come from. Initially, I thought it was because it snows a lot here as well. But that was not it. A long time ago, people came from Sinnoh to live here. They must have built a temple here while longing for home. That's why we call these the Sinnoh ruins. You are a Pokemon trainer? I could sense strong power coming from your Pokeball. With what, those little things in your hair? What the hell even are those? I feel a familiar presence, the power of Dialga, Palkia, or could it be Giratina? It's similar, but not quite the same. Have you got time? Can you come to the Sinnoh ruins with me? Call it a trainer's intuition. When you and your Pokemon step onto that stage, something will happen. So, for those of you who don't know, Cynthia is the champion of the Sinnoh games. You face her in the final battle against the Elite Four in Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. And she's also probably my favorite champion because, well, they're my favorite games and also she's just a really cool character in general. Real quickly, though, I want to actually put someone away real quickly. I think I'm gonna put... Yeah, I'm gonna put Bristle away. We've used Bristle plenty of times before, but now I just want to... Just in case I just want to get the slot open. Because we might be getting something that requires us to have an empty party slot, so... Let's meet up with Cynthia back over at the Sinnoh ruins. We didn't really explore what was inside of them, we just kind of immediately left. This is the mystery stage. a mythical stage built to show respect for Arceus. It is said that people used to celebrate its magnificence might with music and dance. Some people in Johto still pass down this tradition. The mystery stage allows a single Arceus and nothing else to get on the stage. If you wish to go up there, you have to deposit your other Pokemon in the PC box at the cabin. Oh, so we actually need to deposit everyone. Okay, give me a second. Okay, now that we just have Arceus on our team. Yeah. Show respect for Arceus, said people. Yeah. Some people just still pass down this tradition. According to an ancient document, time, space, and antimatter, or what combined we call the world, shall be born when Arceus stands on the mystery stage. This is where, one might say, the lead enters the mystery stage at last. All my study of ruins and Pokemon mythology in Sinnoh may have been to bring you up on the stage here today. Very fancy looking stage. Depicted on the mystery stage are the Pokemon that shaped this world. The circle in the middle is Arceus, the origin of it all. This is a pattern that represents Palkia, the master of space and dimensions. This is a pattern that represents Dialga, the guardian of time. This is a pattern that represents Giratina, the ruler of the world that is on the opposite side of ours, the world of antimatter. Arceus has accepted you as a trainer. Arceus, having shaped the world, is said to show you a glimpse of its true power, the power of possibly making life appear out of nothing. It seems that something will happen once you choose one of the circles. You'll want to be well prepared. Well prepared, you say? God, I would love to be well prepared, but unfortunately you told me not to bring any of my other Pokemon with me. So, we basically gotta make a choice. Do you want to stand with Dialga, Palkia, or Giratina? Well, if you've been listening to me, which if you haven't been listening to me, fair enough, you'll know that I really enjoy Platinum. So you choose Giratina, the ruler of the Distortion World? Yes, I do. And what the hell are you doing now, Arceus? Oh god. Oh god. Oh crap, oh frick. The mysterious round object took the shape of a Pokemon. P-Freak obtained Giratina. That's kind of a... That's a tension breaker. Would you like to give a nickname to the Giratina? No, we will not. Well, that was quite the acid trip. That shining sphere, could it be an egg? Did we just witness the very moment an egg was brought to this world? A moment no one has ever seen. An egg is the cradle of every being. This planet itself is an egg, in a sense. Life that comes from an egg will come to an end in due course, to begin anew. That may be what Arceus wanted to show us. Oh boy. The unknown are at again. That was... We seem to be surrounded by the strong power again. And we get transported back to the Ruins of Elf, it looks like. Oh, are you alright? You disappeared right in front of me. I was so surprised. I see. The power of Arceus and Unknown affected each other to create a huge energy, which sent you to the Sinjo ruins? Unknown, the ruins of Alph and Arceus. The mystery deepens. It made me even more inquisitive. I will one day solve all the mysteries. So, yeah, that was the very unique event that with Arceus. I wish more Pokemon events were like that. Like, honestly, if you probably told someone back when Heart Gold and Soul Silver were popular that there was a cutscene like the one we just saw, I don't think they would believe you, honestly. But yes, through this event, you were able to obtain yourself either a Dialga, a Palkia, or a Giratina. I chose Giratina because Platinum is my favorite Pokemon game of all time. And we get a level 1 Giratina, holding a Grisius Orb. These are the legendary creation trio of the Diamond Pearl Platinum series. They will always be holding their respective orb. Giratina has the Grisius Orb, Dialga has the Adamant Orb, and Palkia has the Lustrous Orb. Fun little fact about Palkia, though. If you take the orb away from it, it will revert into its altered form, I believe that's what it's called. Yes, so this is its altered form, where it's more defensive and stands on all 6 of its legs. If you give it the Grisius Orb, then it becomes more offensive and has its origin form instead, which is pretty cool. It's pretty unique to Giratina. Dialga and Palkia do not have a similar thing like that. Though I am kind of curious if they're going to get like alternate forms in the remakes, because the Diamond and Pearl remakes are coming out eventually. They're supposed to come out, I believe, by the end of the year. We got trailers for them like last month, so that's pretty cool. So with that done, that's not all the events I have planned for us. We actually still have quite a bit more, and I'm still going to finish them all in this one video, so give me a bit. I need to do some preparations. Next place I want to go to is Pewter City. Before you come over here, you want to make sure that you have another event item that you can't really get nowadays. That item being, not the blue orb, but the Enigma Stone. What does the Enigma Stone have to do with anything? Well, if we head over here to Pewter City and we head inside the museum, we should find, eventually, where the hell is he? There he is. People who dedicate themselves to what they believe stand out in the crowd. But my passion is no less than yours. Hi, Steven. Wow, the thing you have. This stone is so mysterious. Something seems to be shining inside. The stone is modest, yet hiding something wonderful. You should have studied it by studied by experts. Be for candid the Enigma Stone to the researcher. I will check it. Can you hold on a second? Well, that was fast. Thank you for your patience. Took me a little while, but I have confirmed it. This is an orb that contains what is called Soul Dew. And we get the Soul Dew. The Soul Dew is a special item for Latios. Soul Dew is said to be the solidified spirits of Latios and Latios. It has the power to bring out the true potential of Latios and Latios. The spirits of these Pokemon and the Soul Dew are said to call out to each other. The only thing that puzzles me is the place Soul Dew was found. Why Kanto? Technically I just found it by some green guy giving it to me. But yeah, Soul Dew was basically given to Latios and by connection its brother Latios. And it turned out that it was too powerful for a lot of competitive scenes, so it's been kind of banned a couple times, I think. Let's double check to see exactly what does the Soul Dew do. Oh, we don't actually... Oh, wait, no, it's a held item, that's right. It's a held item that can only be held or be effective by giving it to Latios or Latios. A wondrous orb to be held by Latios or Latios. It raises both special attack and special defense stats. Okay, I can see why that's pretty overpowered. If we head outside... Steven's looking at something. It seems that Latios became attracted to it in no time. Oh, hello there. I can feel that Latios is full of fighting spirit. I would love to challenge it, but I'll let you go for it. You're gonna want to save. Yes, with you having the Enigma Stone event, you're able to get the counterpart to Latios. If you are playing Soul Silver, then you will be encountering Latios instead, because you've already encountered Latios, or whatever. So, this is, I guess, the last legendary Pokemon. I didn't know if we were going to have to battle this thing or not, but it looks like we are. This is the last legendary Pokemon that we actually need to capture in this game. I'm going to, of course, start off with the Quick Ball, as you always do. Maybe the Quick Ball will actually work this time? No, of course not. Now, unfortunately, Latios, is not in a cave here. So, I recommend encountering this thing while it's nighttime, so you can use Dusk Balls on it, but since I don't have those, we are going to have to resort back to Ultra Balls. And After Zapdos, I'm kind of annoyed that we have to resort back to Ultra Balls. Luster Purge, that is its signature move if I remember correctly. And a pretty powerful one at that. Or, okay, maybe not. Oh, but it did lower a special defense. Granted, it is only a level 40 Pokemon, so it is Dragon Psychic. I don't want to use Signal Beam on it, that'll instantly KO it, but it is resistant to Electric-type moves, so maybe this won't KO it? Okay, barely. That's not really that great, to be honest. I guess I have no other choice really at this point but to just start chucking Pokeballs. I did grab a couple of fastballs, but there are just so few like white apricorns around here, and I wasn't like re-grabbing them every day as I probably should have, so let's hope that one of these fastballs catch it. I'm pretty sure Latios is above 100 speed, 100 base speed. It is known to be a really fast Pokemon, so I'll see you guys when I actually do capture this thing. Okay, that didn't take too long. That's not too bad. Although it is kind of annoying that Latios does know the move Refresh, so I had to keep reparalyzing it a couple times. But there we go. That's all the legendaries. It understands human speech and is highly intelligent. It is a tender Pokemon that dislikes fighting. Which is ironic because I think that Latios is actually the more offensive of the two. I think. Oh well. Anyways, we're just going to toss it into the PC. Impressive. It was a great battle. I don't think you had to give everything you've got, and that scares me. I've been away from the Hoenn Pokemon League for too long. I'll have to excuse myself. Oh, I never got your name, but I won't ask for it this time. Our fun will have to wait for the right time. So yeah, if you actually get the... Shut up, Wade. If you actually get the Arceus event, you are able to see the champions from all 4 of the available regions at this generation. We have Lance, Blue/Red, Steven, and Cynthia. So that's cool. But that's basically all the exclusive events that we have to take care of here. Except there are still a couple more things I want to show off. We are not quite done yet. Here in the Dragon's Den, if you remember correctly, Silver actually said that he'll be training here on a couple days right after we defeat him over in Mount Moon. So if we go on over here, and we find just who we're looking for. Hey, we saw you past Self. It was kind of an embarrassing thing to watch, but hi. What? Are you here to make fun of my training? I took my time coming all the way here. The master won't tell me anything, and he's making a big deal out of it. So I decided to trade my Pokemon here instead. Hey, that sounds fair enough to me. Oh, it's these two. Poor Bristle just like ran away. Hi, P-Freak, and you. We met at the Rocket Hideout. You, where have you been all this time? Prepare to lose to me this time. I challenge you. Calm down. I was in a bit of a hurry then. Sorry for that, but I always welcome challengers. Hey, how about double battle? You can't beat me one-on-one, can you? Come on, a double battle is really not bad. P-Freak, you'll be on my side. Well then, you, over there, will you team up with me? You must be kidding! That embarrassing one in the weird costume for me? No way I can battle with her. Oh, get owned! P-Freak, come to my side. We'll beat Lance together. So yes, we have a double battle here. It is us and Silver versus Lance and Claire. This should be interesting, but that's why I have Bristle out there. I probably should have actually started out with Ampharos, but whatever. Oh yeah, 100% I should have started out with Ampharos. I might just switch over to Reaper so we can also reset the Intimidate. But anyways, this is also a very strong battle because Lance's highest team member is like 70-something. So yeah, this is another reason why you want to get your Pokemon up to a higher level, because Silver's not going to be able to carry you throughout this entire thing. Just saying. Reaper, okay. Okay, it got paralyzed, that's good. God, that did a lot of damage. Why is Johto so strong? Anyways, you are going to want to have either another Dragon type with you or an Ice type with you. That's why I have Bristle out with me. Because, again, they're both Dragon trainers. Oh, I got frozen. Wow, you guys are horribly unlucky here. So yeah, this is just one thing I've been meaning to show off for a while, but I keep forgetting to do so. So I figured, hey, if we're cleaning up around here, I might as well actually clean up and show this battle here that I've been meaning to show for a while. So this Thunderbolt should be able to instantly KO Gyarados, because electricity is Gyarados' biggest weakness. Seriously, if you don't have an electric type on your team in a game that has Gyarados', you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot there, just saying. And crunching on ice. I have not done that in years, but I've seen it actually break people's teeth. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing it again for a while. Next up is Charizard. Okay, well, I guess it's a good thing I still have Reaper out, and Dragonite. So I guess, honestly, having Bristle here wouldn't be too bad. It's just, against the Gyarados, is kind of a bad matchup. If you do have a Rock-type move with you, then definitely use it here on Charizard. If I can get Bristle out here safely, then we can use Rock Slide and it'll actually hit both Pokemon. And we got burned. Wow, it's just a whole game full of status tinges right now. Now we just need someone to send us to sleep and someone to poison us. I don't think it's gonna KO Charizard, unfortunately. Hey, I got proven wrong. I'll happily take that. Alright, I'm probably just gonna let Reaper get KO'd here. I mean, it's probably not gonna get KO'd this turn. It's gonna get KO'd next turn, though. And finally, Lance sends out his own Dragonite. So it's not that hard of a battle. Like I said, his highest Pokemon here is 75. But it still can be a relatively difficult battle if you are not prepared for it. I don't know if you can do this every time you run to Silver during training, but you can do it at least one Tuesday and Thursday. And with that, that should be the end of Lance, so we just have Claire left to deal with. Oh, never mind, wow. That is unfortunate. And it hits the Thunder. Okay, well, I knew Reaper was gonna go. That's fine. We'll just send out Bristle now. Okay, so for Alligator, I want you to focus on the low health Dragonite while I go take care of the stronger Dragonite. Or it uses Protect on itself. Okay, but sure. I guess that works. That's gonna hurt. Okay, good. They didn't focus me with that. Dragon Meteor is the strongest special Dragon-type move, but it does lower the Dragon's special defense by 2 stages, or special attack by 2 stages afterwards. Oh wow, for Alligator to actually survive that, that's kind of impressive. Okay, good. It did focus the weaker of the two. That's a relief. Alright, not bad. Yeah. Alright, so now all we have left to deal with is Claire's last 2 Pokemon, which I think all she has is a Dragonite and then another Dragonair? There's no way she has 2 Dragonites, right? Maybe Ice Shard would have been fine. Yeah, I think I would have been fine with just sending out Ice Shard instead of Avalanche here and wasting time. Oh well, when is Bristol ever going to actually use Avalanche? Let's be honest here. Oh, Kingdra. I completely forgot Kingdra is a Pokemon that exists. Well, okay, fine. I say when I'm ever going to use Avalanche again, I'm like, okay, sure, I'll use Avalanche here. Since Kingdra is not... Okay, that he didn't hit me. That would have actually probably KO'd Bristle there, but whatever. Alright, I'll just use Avalanche, and I think I'm just going to end it off with an Earthquake. Like I said, this is not a hard battle if you're prepared for it, so... Or... Actually, I could just end this off with a Ice Shard. Hey, look at that! His Golbat finally evolved into a Crobat. That's actually really good because Golbats only evolve through happiness, so that shows that Silver is actually sort of becoming a better person. Which is great, I guess. Hopefully the Ice Shard should KO. Ice Shard has been doing a surprising amount of damage. Yeah, there we go. That's a double battle, no problem. And Bristle grew to level 74, still making it the strongest team member I have. Did you see that, Claire? Oh, I see. Claire's just not having it today, apparently. Just as I expected. You two make quite the team. Going solo is certainly one way to aim for the top. But that's not all there is to Pokemon Battle. Although I don't feel it's necessary to remind you guys. See P-Freak another time. And Claire, do you have anything to say? I must excuse myself. P-Freak, it was a fun battle. That goes for you too, wise guy. I love how none of them even know Silver's name. P-Freak. It wasn't supposed to go this way. Anyway, I'm not giving up beating you. I'll trade my Pokemon in my own heart too. I'll come back as the toughest challenge for you. Except we are never going to see him again, since that's basically the last time we'll ever probably see Silver or even have a chance to battle him. So, that's gonna be it. Sort of. yes, there is still one last thing I want to do. So, we have done basically everything we can do in this game. We have defeated all the Johto gym leaders, all the Kanto gym leaders, defeated Team Rocket, went through all the various different events, captured just about every legendary Pokemon that we can in this game, and we've also defeated Red over in Mount Silver, as well as had a double battle with Silver. Mount Silver, yeah. But there's still one last thing I want to do. We can now rematch the Elite Four, and they will have higher level Pokemon. But I'm not gonna show it to you guys, since that would be really boring to have you guys see 5 battles that you've kind of already seen before. So instead, I'm just gonna speed up, play music, and I'm gonna call it the end for our Pokemon Heart Gold Let's Play. My thoughts on the Let's Play is that I think it was much better than my Fire Red one, and I definitely enjoyed it a bit more. Had a lot more to give us as well. Do I still think that Heart Gold and Soul Silver are the best games in the Pokemon series, as everyone claims them to be? They're good. They're not the best, though. There are definitely better games than Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver out there, especially with all the different issues I had with Johto in general. But that's going to be all you hear from me. If you like what I do, subscribe to my channel, consider supporting me on Patreon, and follow me on social media links. All that will be in the description. Next time, we're going to go to a place that's familiar, but at the same time, out of this world. I will see you all then.